David. Have you had dinner yet?
About to. What's up, Mom?
Nothing really. Just wondering how you're doing. Haven't heard from you in a while. Your aunt was asking about you too.
Sorry, I've been really busy. Work has been intense lately.
That's okay. I figured. Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
No problem. I'm just waiting for my food order. We can text. It's nice to catch up, actually.
You're eating out?
Yeah, at a diner. I always come here when I'm traveling for work. They know my usual order by now.
You've been going to a lot of diners lately, haven't you?
They're convenient when I'm on the road. Better than room service.
Oh, you're on another business trip today.
Third one this month. The company's expanding, so there's more client meetings. We're opening new branches.
I see. How long have you been away this time?
About 4 days now. 2 more to go, then home for 3 days, then I have another trip.
That sounds like a lot. Make sure to rest a lot when you can. Isn't eating at diners all the time bad for your health? You should take better care of yourself.
Modern diners are actually pretty healthy. They show the calorie counts so I don't overeat, and there's enough variety that I don't get bored eating there every day. Plus, I always get extra vegetables, and they have great salads here.
You used to love home-cooked meals when you were younger. Remember how you'd always ask for seconds?
I still do, I just don't have much choice when traveling. I'm always too tired to cook. Eating at diners and getting takeout is just so much easier.
But don't you miss having a quiet meal at home sometimes? All these business trips must be tough.
The travel can be exhausting sometimes. Living out of suitcases gets old, especially the long flights and living out of hotels. Sometimes I forget which city I'm in when I wake up.
Oh dear.
I'm used to the travel now, but I feel bad for Mia. I'm sure she gets lonely with me being away from home so much.
Does she complain about you being gone?
Never. She's always supportive. She even packs my suitcase for me and leaves little notes in my laptop bag.
Is Mia supporting you properly? I can imagine these business trips are hard on marriages.
She supports me more than I deserve. Even though she works too, she always puts me first. She never makes me feel guilty about traveling.
Is that so? That's surprising.
Yeah, Mia's really an amazing wife. I couldn't do this job without her support.
But Mia's quite a bit younger than you, isn't she?
6 years younger.
That's quite an age gap in today's world.
Not really. We barely notice it.
And she seems so passive and unreliable. Is she really managing the housework properly?
What makes you say she's unreliable?
Just my observation.
Of course, Mia may seem easygoing, but she's actually very responsible. I'm the one who always relies on her.
Really? That's surprising. You say that, but when I visit, things seem different.
Different how?
I see Mia quite often, and she doesn't strike me as particularly capable.
Mom, you're being unfair to her.
I'm just worried about you.
Mom, I know you visit when I'm away. Please try to get along with Mia.
But I do try. We do get along. I always bring over extra side dishes. You both love my braised chicken, don't you?
Yeah, thank you, but bringing food doesn't mean you're getting along.
I even teach her cooking sometimes. We cook together. That shows how close we are, right?
That's good to hear. Just Please be kind to her. Work has been stressful enough, so my wife and mother fighting is the last thing I need.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
I'm glad you're getting along. I've actually been worried about leaving Mia alone during my business trips. It's not safe for a woman to be alone at home. Mia's pretty, so I worry about creeps bothering her.
You worry too much about her. Don't be so dramatic. I've lived alone for years and I'm fine.
But the world's gotten more dangerous. There have been break-ins in our neighborhood recently.
Yes. I'll keep an eye on Mia, so focus on your work.
Thanks. Please look after her.
I already do. Just relax, okay? When does the business trip end?
Day after tomorrow, but I have to leave for Pennsylvania right after.
Another trip so soon? That's on the other side of the country.
Can't be helped. It's important for the company.
Oh my, that's tough.
And the next trip is longer. I'll be going to Orlando for about 3 weeks, so I'm counting on you to look after Mia again.
3 weeks is such a long time. Won't Mia be lonely?
She understands it's for our future. At least Orlando is a lot closer to home.
Not close enough, but I understand. Leave it to me. I'll make sure to visit her often while you're gone.
Thank you, Mom. That makes me feel better.
David, please try to stay calm when you hear this.
What is it, Mom? You sound serious. You never message me this time of day. Did something happen at home? I'm in the middle of a meeting, but I can step out.
I need you to be strong.
Mom, you're scaring me. What's wrong? Just tell me what happened.
I just heard that Mia has passed away.
What? That's not funny. Stop joking around. I was just on a video call with her last night. We were planning our anniversary trip.
I'm not joking. Some warehouse boxes collapsed at work and fell on her.
That can't be true. I just talked to her this morning and she was fine. She sent me her morning selfie like always. She was wearing the blue sweater I got her. Everything was normal.
The accident happened 2 hours ago. They said it was instant.
No! No, this isn't real! Have you seen her? Someone made a mistake. It must be someone else. Mia doesn't even work in the warehouse section. She's in accounting. They must have mixed up the names.
I know it's shocking, but please stay calm. Mia's parents are angry with you. They say you're not welcome at the funeral.
What? What did I do? I need to call them right now. I have Mia's dad's business card somewhere in the kitchen. They just invited me to golf last month.
You weren't there when Mia died. They said they tried calling the house multiple times but got no answer, because you were away on business.
Yes, I was, but that's not my fault. The company needs me here. I'm trying to secure our future. We were about to buy a house soon. Mia picked out the neighborhood. Which hospital is she in? I'll cancel all my meetings. I can catch the next flight and be home by midnight.
Her parents think you neglected your family.
That's ridiculous! Sure, I'm away a lot, but I never neglected Mia. We video called every night. I always made sure she was okay. I hired a security service for the house and got cameras installed everywhere. I even changed all the locks last month.
I understand, of course, but her parents have misunderstood. They're determined to keep you away from Mia.
I'll call and explain. They'll understand if I talk to them. Give me their number. I'll explain about the promotion and our plans.
Wait, let me handle that. It's better not to upset her parents right now. Don't contact anyone. Just stay quiet for now.
But I can't just stand here and do nothing. I need to see Mia. She's my wife. I have the right to see her. I'm calling the police. They can't keep me from her.
I don't even know which hospital she was taken to, or which funeral home.
How did you hear about this then? Who told you? Name one person who was there.
Through a mutual friend.
But I'm her husband. How can they keep me away? This is crazy. I'm booking a flight home right now. I've already pulled up the website. There's one leaving in an hour.
I understand how you feel, but you're in Pennsylvania now, right? You couldn't get here quickly anyway.
I don't care. I need to be there. What about her things? Her phone? Someone must know something. Her desk at work? Her office friends? She's really close with Jenna. Do you think I should call her? Someone must have seen something.
Her parents are handling everything.
Still, why are her parents rejecting me like this? They knew about my business trips from the beginning. They never complained before. They even encouraged me to work hard.
I think Mia's parents never really approved of you. I could tell from our phone conversation. They seemed to think you weren't good enough for Mia. They were just being polite to your face all this time.
So they were lying the whole time? They were always so kind when we visited. They helped us move. They celebrated all our anniversaries with us.
Maybe they never really accepted the marriage.
They said they thought of me as their own son. Was that all lies, too? Every New Year's dinner, every birthday, everything was fake?
Finish your business trip as planned. They said not to come home until they've removed Mia's belongings.
That's going too far! It's our house! Why can't I come home? They can't just take her things.
They think you'll take Mia's belongings without permission.
What? They trust me that little? After 5 years of marriage? This doesn't make any sense.
I'll try to convince them to let you attend the funeral. If not, maybe at least you donate to her burial costs. It would be too cruel to deny even that.
All right. I have to rely on you now, Mom. Please. You're all I have left.
Stay strong. When you're calmer, come back to my house. You can heal here. Let's live together and forget these sad things.
No amount of time will heal this. Mia's gone and I can't even say goodbye? This is too cruel. I can't even see her one last time. Mia, how did this happen? You sent me off with your usual smile, saying have a safe trip. Please answer me. It can't be true that you're gone.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
What? You're not Mia, are you?
I am Mia?
Is this really you?
David, what's going on? You're scaring me.
Are you really Mia? Not a ghost?
I'm very much alive. What's going on? Did something happen during your trip?
I heard you died. I heard you had an accident at work.
What? I'm perfectly fine, as you can see.
Apparently so. I can't believe this.
Who told you that?
My mom!
Your mother?
Yeah, she said you died in an accident at work, that your parents were angry with me, that they wouldn't let me see you.
Why would she say that? It would be obvious I was alive when you came home.
She told me not to come home. She said I wasn't allowed at your funeral and that I wouldn't be allowed to see you. She even told me not to come home, so if I hadn't found out...
Your mom said you couldn't attend my funeral? That's insane.
No, she said your parents were saying all this, that they hated me, that they didn't want me to see you.
What? My parents adore you. They're always so excited when we visit. They just sent you a birthday card last week.
I thought it seemed strange, but coming from Mom, I never thought she'd lie like this. Why would she do this to us?
Well, no one would expect such a cruel lie. I almost can't believe she'd go this far.
What was she trying to do? Make me feel completely alone? So I'd have nowhere else to go?
Maybe she was trying to have you all to herself. She's always wanted that.
Who would lie about something like this? About death? About someone's family?
Actually, I think I know why. I've been keeping this secret because I didn't want to worry you. But your mom has been bullying me for a while now.
Bullying? What do you mean?
She comes over unannounced all the time. She comes over and criticizes my housework, makes snide comments. She's even thrown away food I cooked. All sorts of things. She clearly doesn't like me.
Why didn't you tell me before?
She always acted different when you were around, and I didn't want to cause problems between you two.
What? She always told me you two got along well. This is completely different from what I've heard. She said you cooked together, that you were close.
That's not true at all. She criticizes everything I cook and says it's not good enough for you. She hates me so much she tried to break us up. I never imagined she'd go this far, though. But what was she planning to tell me when you didn't come back? That you disappeared or something?
Yeah, what was she planning? She was probably gonna feed you some lies next. Let's see what she does. I'm so sorry you've been dealing with this alone.
I should have told you sooner.
No, it's my fault for not seeing it, for trusting her so completely.
She's your mother. Of course you trusted her.
That's no excuse. I should have protected you better.
What should we do now?
Let's wait and see what she tries next. I have a feeling she won't stop here.
Mia, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but you need to divorce David. He says he wants to end things with you. I have the divorce papers. I'll bring them by this evening. Stay away from my son from now on.
What the hell? When did I ever say I wanted a divorce? How dare you say these things to Mia?
Huh? Who is this?
It's me, David. Mia's right here with me. We're both reading your messages.
David, but what about your business trip? You're supposed to be in Pennsylvania.
I came back because it was an emergency. I thought you might try to hurt Mia while I was gone. More importantly, how dare you lie to me? I never signed any divorce papers. Don't tell me you forged my signature. Did you actually forge documents?
This isn't what you think. Let me explain properly.
What's not what I think? You know document forgery is a serious crime, right? Answer me!
Listen, this was all to protect you.
Protect me from what?
From making a mistake.
What? How is any of this protecting me? Do you know how devastated I was when I thought Mia had died? I lost all will to live. I couldn't eat or sleep. I thought I'd lost everything.
But she's not good enough for you. She'll never understand you like I do.
What exactly makes her not good enough? Tell me exactly what your problem is with my wife.
She's terrible at housework. When I was her age, I was much better at it. She can't even cook properly. She's always tired after work.
I've never had any complaints. I'm perfectly happy. You have no right to judge, and Mia works just as hard as I do.
Plus, she's always putting on an act around you. She's so disrespectful to me when you're not around, always mocking me. She calls me a nasty old hag and tries to dump housework on me. She's really a horrible person. She's trying to turn you against me.
Stop lying! You're the one who's been bullying her! Mia told me everything.
What? No, I haven't. I'm the victim here. She's the one who's lying.
Liar! I can't believe anything you say anymore. You've been lying non-stop about the death, about the divorce, about everything.
I'm sorry I made you sad, but please understand, there's no benefit to staying with a woman like her. Divorce her while you're still young. You could still remarry at your age. Someone more suitable. Someone I approve of.
What is it that bothers you so much about Mia? Are you just jealous of a younger woman? Is that what this is about? Are you scared that she'll take me away from you?
That's not it. I just want what's best for you.
I've heard what you say to Mia, how you criticize everything she does, telling her she's useless and her only value is her youth. How dare you say such cruel things to my wife? I don't care if you're my mother, I'll never forgive this.
What are you going to do? You wouldn't turn against your own mother.
I'm protecting my wife. Even if you're my mother, I won't show mercy. I've decided to file a police report about you. I already spoke with a lawyer. He says it's a serious case.
Why? Over a little family disagreement? Can't we talk about this?
You forged divorce papers to try to break us up. Just the forgery alone is a crime. The lawyer says it's multiple violations. Identity theft, document fraud, emotional distress. Each one is serious.
You mean I'll be arrested? Please, no. I can't go to prison at my age. What will the neighbors think? My friends at church? I'll do anything.
Or I could sue you for damages. You said you don't have savings, right? If you don't want to end up destitute, stay away from us. The lawyer mentioned 6-figure damages. He wants to include emotional distress.
What do you mean? You wouldn't do that to your mother, after everything I've done for you?
I mean, we're cutting ties. Don't ever show your face to us again. Don't contact us either. No more visits, no more calls, no more messages. I'm blocking your number after this. We're moving houses, and I'm not telling you where we're going either.
No, I don't want that. If you're gone, I'll be all alone. Please don't do this to me. I raised you by myself, after your father left.
You're nothing but toxic to our marriage. You've caused Mia so much pain. We need to make a clean break. Every time you visit, she cries. Did you know that? She hides in the bathroom. You did this to yourself.
But you don't need to cut ties completely. I'll apologize for lying. I'll apologize to Mia, too. I'll get counseling. I'll do better.
If you're really sorry, tell me why you did all this. The real reason. No more lies. Just tell me the truth for once.
I've been so lonely since you married Mia. I just wanted my son back. It wasn't jealousy of her youth. I miss how things used to be.
I see. So you were lonely. That's why you tried to destroy my marriage?
Yes, I'm sorry.
But that doesn't justify what you did. You could have just told me you were lonely. We could have found a solution. Instead, you chose this.
I'm sorry. I'll apologize to Mia too. Please don't abandon me. Please don't leave me all alone. Give me another chance.
People like you should be alone. You just cause trouble for everyone around you. This is goodbye. Forever. Later, Mom came to our house and begged on her knees while crying. But my anger hadn't subsided and I threw her out. Watching her shuffle away, she looked so pitiful. To be honest, I'm sad it came to this. But I don't regret cutting ties with my mother to protect my wife. Some relatives tried to convince me to reconcile, saying that blood is thicker than water. They told me I'd regret this decision when I'm older, that I'm being too harsh on an aging mother who just wanted her son's attention. But they didn't see how she tormented Mia, how she tried to break apart our marriage with elaborate lies. They didn't experience the psychological warfare she waged on my wife behind my back. After that, Mom became a recluse in her house, devastated. According to relatives, our old family home is now unkempt and falling apart. When relatives try to talk to her through the door, she just yells at them to leave. The water meter readings suggest she's still alive, at least. Mom ended up alone and probably broke mentally, but that's the consequence of her own actions. The neighborhood association tried to check on her a few times, but she refused all contact. Sometimes I drive by the house late at night just to make sure the lights are still on. I never get out of the car, though. That chapter of my life is closed. My father, who left our family when I was young, heard of the situation and even came to check on her. For some reason, he's the only person who she's responded to so far. I'm just grateful it wasn't Mia who ended up broken. After this incident, I switched to a job with less travel. Now I want to spend as much time as possible with my wife. We're expecting our first child next spring. Mom probably doesn't know she's going to be a grandmother. And that's for the best. Some bridges can't be rebuilt once they're burned.